The annual rent collected by a corporation from a certain building was X% more in 1998 than in 1997, and Y% less in 1999 than in 1998. Was the annual rent collected by the corporation from the building more in 1999 than in 1997? So the first thing we want to do here is just associate, okay, X% more, so it's 100 plus X over 100 times R97, and that's going to be R98, and then 100 minus y over 100. So that's X% more, Y% less, times R98, and that's equal to R99. And then we can also say that combining the two, that's going to be 100 minus y over 100 times 100 plus X over 100 times R97, and that is the R99. If we expand that out, it's going to be 100 squared plus 100x minus 100y minus xy over 100 squared. So this part you can basically ignore because that's just going to be 1, all right? So what we really need to focus on is this part and this part. So if we do the 100x minus 100y, we'll just call that A for that part, and then B for the xy. Then what we're really looking for is A minus B greater than 0 is the question that we're talking about. So the question is whether we can get that information out of the statements that are here. What we're looking at is 100x minus 100y is a bit of a problem because that's making the x and the y both quite large, and then we have to worry about the minus xy. So what's going to happen is either we have a situation where the x and the y are very far apart, or potentially where they're very close together. And think about the 100. So if I said that the x, for example, because we know from statement 1 that x is greater than y, right? If we said x is 1.01, for example, and y is 1, then that should in principle give us a no case, because that's going to make our A, 100x minus 100y, that's going to be 101 minus 100, which is just 1. And then the B is going to be 1.01. So what you're seeing there, A minus B, is 1 minus 1.01, which is a negative number. It's negative 0.01. In that case, you have a decrease, basically, for those two statements. A no. If we made the numbers farther apart, like x is 2 and y is 1, then our A is going to be 200 minus 100 is 100, of course, and B is 2. So even then, A minus B is 100 minus 2, 98, and A minus B that's greater than 0 is a yes. So we have a no and a yes at the same time, which means that that one is insufficient. Now this next one, getting it in terms of A and B here, is going to be pretty easy, because all I'm going to do is just multiply both sides by 100, okay? So that's going to give me xy is less than 100x minus 100y. So what we're looking at essentially is that that's A, which is greater than B. So if A is greater than B, then A minus B has to be greater than 0. So that is sufficient. So your answer here is B.